Alright guys, I just finished all the parts. So here we have the anvil done. Here's the difference between the two. The old one, or the real one, is a triangular shape, kinda like a lunar lander, something like that. And mine is just a tube like this with a hole and a thicker part. This will go inside the cup, and you have your little cup from a cup gun. This, yeah, you know, the cracking thing. So you just put your little thing here, or Armstrong mixture, whatever. Put your cup over, and you have just your little anvil there. Second, the casing primer hole. What I did was I made a 4mm thickness, 4.5, sorry, and then the hole, which is 4.5mm by 4mm in depth, a 2.5mm hole, which got a bit smaller to 2mm, but it's okay. And I can't tell how many layers it is. There's quite a bunch actually. I think I used the length of an A4 paper alongside, but you can't really I can't really tell you guys how many layers, because it depends how much glue you have and all that. And I used quite a lot. But this one is really tough, strong. And the casing primer tube. Oh, sorry, the casing tube itself, which is pretty hard. It's not it's as strong as the original one, of course not, but it should do the trick pretty nicely. What I did was I covered the edges in super glue and dipped them in baking soda, and then filed that down, which gives it a perfect surface and nice toughness like that. Also filed it very nice like this. What I would no, come back to that later. Right, so to put this together, you simply just take your tube, doesn't matter which end. You take your casing primer hole, which you have to shorten down to the right thickness so it goes into the tube. That depends on the glue. And just push it in there. This one is that way. It's very hard. But you push it in until you have it start like that. So we have a bit left. Keep pressing and press it all the way in, like that. Now what you want to do is take your glue and follow this line here. Take your baking soda and put glue over the edge like this. It's baking soda over. Then just blow it off, and what you have is a surface that looks pretty rough. So what you do is you take your file, you begin filing down the surface like this. Until it is nice and even. Then you have to remember to do the sides, so you can go into the chamber. Of course this end won't, but still want it to be smooth with the other edges and stuff. Just feel like this. Okay, I can feel that there's a thicker part right there. Just like that. So when that's even, this one is now strong. So you can see that you have a hole there, and this is this part right here. Now what you want to do is take your pencil, just a pen like this, your ruler, and what you want to do is you want to mark a 1mm cut like this, or 1mm mark. Follow that line all the way around. Just use your finger to mark and then follow until you have a nice line, 1mm line all the way around like that. Focus a bit, yeah. Then you make a second line, 1mm again. This will be the flat part that is lowered 1mm. Just follow around like that. And a final millimeter. That will be your 45-degree angle. Doesn't have to be precise, you can adjust your extractor after that. So when you have that, what you want to do is take your file and put it next to the outer line like this, the line that goes next to this side, and put it nicely there and start filing. Just make a cut like this. Now you can keep going down until you have, hang on, get it to focus. Sorry. Oh, come on, give me a break. Yeah, like that, until you have a hole, like a cut on like this, 1mm down. This one isn't done, I'll pause the video and keep going. Right guys, yeah, I just made a cut here. Focus a bit, yeah, like that. Just use my this file. It has a flat end to make the first cut here, and then fold up a bit to the side. Use my Dremel a bit, yeah, sorry, but don't have all day to file this up. And then I use this file, which is a like triangular file, and did a cut like this, like that, and just did it all the way like this until it was nice. There it is. It's not perfect like the other one, but it's close enough. You guys, if you wanna, you can just put down more time on this, but as this is, they are the right sizes and everything. Yeah, fit nicely. Yeah, alright. Now what you want to do is just to put all this together. You take your cup, which you made. Looks like that. I took actually, as you can see here. Focus, yeah. I changed the 10mm to the 7mm because we're just too big. And then just stamp it out and make a cup. Tech Home has videos on that. Like that. So when you have your cup, you can put in your primer inside there, put over your anvil like that. Let's see if this goes in there. Just put it down and take your cartridge, put over it, and press down. And this one isn't really perfect. You can, yeah, like that. Perfect. Damn. Like that. And you have yourself a cartridge that is primed with a anvil, a cup, and everything else. Now, let's see, taking out the bullets from my Mac, which is coming along nicely. I just have to install the spring and make a few changes. There's the bullet. This is for the Makarov, of course. I'll make a tutorial on this one too, but it's pretty simple. Pick up a piece of paper, stick them there, see if it goes in. Yep, bit too tight. What you want to do is adjust your, don't adjust the bullet, but adjust the cartridge after your bullet, so it fits. Because if you make changes on your bullet, it's not gonna go nicely inside the barrel, and if it doesn't do that, well, then you ain't getting no precision really. Pretty much like that. So it's a bit too tight, but yeah, if this one would now have a primer and some gunpowder together with a strong chamber around it, it should work out just fine. Now to the final step of this, to make it even harder, and this to me pretty damn important. Sorry if I'm swearing a bit and cursing, but yeah, that's just me. What you do is you take and drop a piece of glue like that, take a piece of paper, and you just do this. Keep going until you feel that it's getting stuck there. When you have that, you have a nice smooth surface. And now remember to do this over the entire piece. This is, to me, what I do on all my paper stuff. It's pretty damn important actually, because you get a nice strong surface. Because when you make the cartridge itself, you laminate it with super glue. It's like a plywood. And here you just put glue on the outer surface to create the final layer. So just keep going and doing this. You will get glue on your fingers. My skin is coming off from the tips. Sorry if I lost the track of the camera there. Just keep going. Now that you can touch the cartridge like this without sticking to it too much, then you need to take a piece of paper and fold it 2 times like that, and you just slide it like this inside it, the little cut for the extractor, to make sure that you have no glue there. And once that is done, just take a little finger there and scrape up the inside. So there it is, a strong, nice cartridge for your gun. And you can actually compare these ones, and I would say they look pretty similar. Pretty nice. And to take out the primer, just take a needle, a piece of metal or something to push out the cartridge from the hole like that. Make sure just if you have your anvil has a 1mm hole and that is a 2mm hole, then use a 2mm stick, because if you don't, you're gonna ruin your anvil. Just push it out, and you can actually reuse these caps. You can take them, put them around the tip of your drill, and use a hammer to punch it like this nicely until you have a flat surface again. Right, that turned out pretty nicely. As you can still compress it, but you can't pull it outwards like this. So, right, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Sorry if it's a bit too long, but just I needed time for it. This is my first tutorial, so hope you liked it. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe, like, favorite this video. It would mean a lot. And if you have any more requests or questions or anything, then just put that in comment section. Next tutorial will be on a bullet, and we'll see if this comes up as a 2-part video. Probably will. Alright, thanks guys, bye.